Alright guys, I am back for day 28 and these we're just gonna kind of play with, see where we go. Like we've been doing all month. Can you believe it? It's almost the end of the month. Oh, where did it go, right? And I'm just sitting here on the 8th, so in 20 days I can't imagine like how did we get to the end of the month, right? This year, like, just seems like it went poof. At least for me. I mean, I don't know about anybody else, but for me it did. And I'm gonna do, last month we used this Fun Fur or eyelash trim. Especially if you're researching it, you might find it under Fun Fur versus eyelash trim. Kind of depends on who you're where you're looking as to what they might have it labeled as. Anyways. Okay, and this stuff can be kind of finicky getting it to lay right, so just have patience with it. I like to line the back side of the card instead of trying to go around the front. But you do what you think you want to do. You can line the front of it too if you want. It just does a different border, right? You'll just have the border of the yarn piece there, which is absolutely fine. Like I said, whatever floats your boat. You craft the way you want to craft it. If you like that, then you like that, right? And then I got to set it aside and let it dry a little bit. That's when I used it last month, it wasn't letting it dry long enough. Because for whatever reason, it does take a little bit longer with the Fun Fur or eyelash trim to set, even with the art glitter glue. At least that's what I found so far. So yeah. I don't know if I said a minute ago, but I hope you guys are all doing well. Yep, I'm just gonna set that aside, let it dry, and then we'll just keep working on the tag part. We'll get it inked. And then we're gonna use my little Believe stamp that I got a couple years ago from Lorna. Her stamps aren't readily available in her shop, but from time to time she does do releases. So the best way to get them, because she does like limited releases of them, is to get in on Facebook and follow her Facebook page or follow her on Instagram. And it's Tailor Made Journals. Yeah. So her stamps are phenomenal. I love them. I think I have every one of them. If not, I'm close. I might be missing like one or two maybe. And that was only due to like finances at the time. But yeah, let's just get all this inked up and then again we'll layer it. I have really enjoyed this kit. I don't know about anybody else, but I have really enjoyed it. I love the execution of it, how Tracey and her team put them all together. Yeah, it's adorable. And I'm getting really excited because the next few days, well, by this time, if it happened, you'll have already seen it, but what I'm hoping to do is film the rest of my gnome journal. I'm gonna make that, and then I'm going to do a couple other little projects. And what I'm hoping to do is film enough to where there's several videos on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day for those of you that aren't going to be with family, but also like you're just kind of hanging at home, and so maybe we can kind of share some of the season together. That's what I'm hoping for. Now getting it off that, there we go. I was like, getting it off there might actually be an issue here. And we might have to do a little fancy footwork with this stamp, I think. I think I'll end up having to mount it onto a little bit different paper. What I was originally gonna do is just stamp it on there, but with that fun fur, and maybe this isn't the time we use the stamp, I don't know. See what happens when we get here, guys. And now I'm thinking I might go into just a tad bit more of a different direction. And I think I might end up backing this, and I was thinking, what if we backed it on to just like a little bit darker green that kind of matches that? But I don't think it gives enough of the oomph that I was looking for. Let me cap this for a second. I was thinking that I still had another chunk of black sitting over here, but I don't think so. Oh, yes, I do. I do. But whether it's white enough is going to be another story. Okay. Okay, and then I can mount that. If I make more of a journal card style. Okay, so I think I'm going to just go ahead and make it the size that it is. That's really 4 1/4. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down, and then we're gonna kind of work around the bottom a little bit. Find a little chunk of lighter color stuff. See, we have that. So maybe thinking like one of the lighter greens if I had that. See, I even got like a gray. Not crazy about that one. Maybe I've used up a lot as we've been going. I don't know. I'll need that anyways in a minute. Or we could do a copy dyed paper. And kind of tear around it. Let's try that. So we need a stamp pad or a stamp block. And this one is too small in that direction. Nope. Let's use the bigger one. And what color do we want? Let's try, you know what, let's try a couple. I was thinking maybe this blue might go well on the coffee dye. I don't know. Let's play around and see. And then oops. Excuse me, guys. You know, sometimes if you put a little bit of moisture behind them, it'll probably help if I cleaned up my stamp blocks too. think I like that. Wish I'd stamped the B a little bit better. Yeah, the ink's still on it, so, and I don't dare try to change the trajectory of it, like, or like try to restamp it. Oh my goodness, can you imagine? To get my keystring gear and do the decorating in the house tomorrow too. That is on the agenda for tomorrow. Actually, I think I might take this down just a tiny bit more. Yeah, and then I gotta get my tree up. I still don't have it up, guys. There's always that pressure to get it done, like right as December gets going, and I just, you know what, most months or most Decembers I just don't have it in me to get it up that early. I think last year was probably the earliest I'd ever gotten it up, and that was like the first week of December. I mean, even when the kids were little, I think the earliest I was ever done with like wrapping and tree up was like probably like the 12th, if I'm being honest. Like that, and that sparkly will come down a little bit, but I got to butt it up right against that, so I'm wondering, I'm gonna have to have some handy footwork there. Finger work, I guess, is the word, the better word. Okay, now let's see if we can get it up underneath there. Losing too many of those without losing my sticky too. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I'll have to do it in stages too. Right? I lost a couple, but that's okay. That is a-okay. I'll just set that up as like we've done in the past. I do think I'm going to go ahead and try to kind of take this and make it a little bit of a tag shape. I don't know if I'll get it accomplished, but and eyeballing it never works well, does it? You always think when you're cutting it looks good, but it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. And then I got another idea for finishing. But you're gonna have to talk amongst yourselves for just a quick second while I reach over here and grab it. And the turquoise satin will look good. See how it's kind of more like opaque, but when it goes on black, whew, it really starts making it stand out. Yeah, these come in all kinds of different colors. So if that gold that I've been using isn't quite to your liking, you can absolutely try some different ones. And obviously different colored papers, you get different results, right? And as that dries, the whiter parts, they turn more like turquoise. So, man, I forget how much I love this one too. As you can tell, it's like 3/4 gone. It's one of my favorites. I love the turquoise, especially on black. I like it. I do. And I'll give my normal disclaimer with that stuff that I was just using. It does have kind of a turpentine smell, so if you're sensitive to scents and that sort of thing, you might want to maybe not go that direction. My dumb chair is doing that again. Up, down, up, down, up, down. It's ridiculous. I just need to get me a new chair. And I keep saying that, and then I haven't found any online that I like. I might just have to go to like a well, what we have here is called Bumgars and Jacks, and get like a shop chair, because I know they have that. But yeah, all right, I think this one was a little bit quicker of a video than what we've had, but I love it nonetheless. Do we need sparkle on the, I don't think we do. I think I like it just how it is. So there you go. There is day 28, guys. And I will just see you in the next video. Bye.